into the line, and Kelly, a little extra effort trying to go forward, and wham, one of those Ryan safeties came up and knocked the football loose, and FatherRyan recovers. Lebanon can't let this get them down. The defense has got to play a little sick 'em right here.
Boy, Kelly really got hit, but Ryan gets the football at the Lebanon 45.5-yard line. Campbell sets him down, quick opener, going to keep it around the end. He's got some room. 40, 35, 30. Campbell still on his feet, crosses the 25, down over the 20 to the 19, 18-yard line goes Campbell, 1st and 10 inside the Lebanon 20. Campbell is killing them on that option play.
And what is really hurting us, that's what they call the loaded option. They'll pull that onside guard and let him go block the defensive end. Campbell then reads that block, and if all he's got to have is just almost like setting a pick in basketball, if the guard has walled off that defensive end, he'll cut it up. And he did a great job running the football right there.
1st and 10 at the Lebanon 18. Campbell will set him down. Lone wide out to the near side. Handoff. Here comes Wigginton. Blasts over the 15, inside the 10, down to the 8, maybe the 7-yard line. Goes Derek Wigginton, and that's the biggest gain he's had against us in a couple of years, but he ripped off a big one there.
They got good penetration right at the line of scrimmage and kind of opened a little gash right there in that Lebanon defensive front. And Wigginton quick enough to run up in there to get the positive yardage.
9:48 to play in the third period. Lebanon trailing 10-0, and Ryan beginning to knock on the Blue Devil door with a 1st and goal at the Lebanon 7. Campbell sets him down the line, looks, going to keep it, head for the end zone and score untouched. Campbell again on that quarterback keeper, just strung that play out, got the blocking, and not a Blue Devil laid a hand on him as he goes in for 6.
He rode the fullback all the way into the line, and it almost looked like they were fighting over the football. Campbell pulls it back and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. John, you've got the call of this PAT.
Stacy in the long snap, Campbell to hold. Once again, Gertman to kick. Obviously a soccer player from way back. His kick is up. It splits the uprights. It is good. The score now with 9 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. FatherRyan 17, the Blue Devils 0. This sideline
advantage of Lebanon's third turnover of the game, going 45 yards and only 3 plays. The quarterback Campbell runs it in from the 7. Gertman adds the extra point. 9:29 left in the third quarter. FatherRyan now leads Lebanon 17-0.
And the Blue Devils really have their work cut out for them now. Greer twins are deep. Mike and Matt, and Gertman is set to kick. And Ryan with a big 17-point lead. Long, high, and deep. Going to be fielded, and will down it in the end zone wisely, and will take it out to the 20. Mike Greer fielded that one a yard deep in the end zone, and wisely took the knee, and Lebanon will put it in play at their own 20.
Mark Lucas on the sideline in street clothes and crutches. He's got that right ankle in an air splint, so he's done for the night. Lebanon offensively will go with Greer, Matt Greer at tailback, replacing Titus Kelly.
And Pitt will set him down. 3 wide outs for the Blue Devils. Rudd, Hankins. And they swing it out to Rudd. Rudd to the 20, out to about the 22, 23. And knocked down there, a gain of about, well, call it a 2-yard gain, make it 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Devils.
John, it looks like with the wide receiver coming into the game, Lebanon going to try the passing game now. We're down 17-0, going to go ahead and put it up.
Well, it's time. They need to try to get some kind of spark back in this offense. They had a great drive going last offensive possession. Of course, the fumble cost them a big turnover there and another 7 points.
Lebanon again with 3 wideouts. Pitt, Rudd, and Hankins, and Pitt is back to throw. Fires and complete to Simsrow up at the 32-yard line for the 1st down. Simsrow let one get away a moment ago, but he caught that bullet from Adam Pitt for the Lebanon 1st down.
Terry, what about Damon throwing the football tonight?
Tommy, that was his 11th attempt of the night, 5 completions for 68 yards.
And here come the Blue Devils. Hankins to the near side. Simsrow And Rudd to the wide side. Pitt gonna run. Got a little room. 30, 35. Pitt still on his feet up to the 38, 39-yard line. And a big first down gainer by Damon Pitt, who's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Blue Devils.
And that makes the play selection a lot easier when you're looking at a 2nd and 2. You've got the entire playbook now at your disposal, and you've got good field position. Hopefully we can stay in this short yardage situation the rest of the football game and make something happen. Lebanon came out in a spread look, obvious passing look for the Blue Devils, but Damon pulled it down and took off with a good run.
Rudd and Hankins wide right. Adam Pitt, the tight end, in, and here's the opener to the fullback, and he'll blast out near first down yardage. I don't think he picked it up, but he's almost at the stick. Let's see where they mark the football. That will be the deciding factor as they give it to Reeves, the fullback, and he crosses the 40. He's going to get close to 3 yards. They say it's going to be first down. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Terry, what about the first downs tonight in this game?
Tommy, that was Lebanon's 6th first down, 3rd of the second half, while FatherRyan has 7.
Blue Devils again send 2 men wide right. That is Rudd and Hankins. Pitt calling the play. Down the line, looks, here's the pitch. And Greer going to get a yard, no more.
And Wigington had him by the jersey, and if he's able to break that tackle, he had a lot of daylight coming back this way. Greer, more of a glider type runner, gets up in the hole and tries to avoid that contact and just bounce and go where the openings are. Damon with the late pitch, and we almost sprung that play for a big one.
And as you said, hold of the jersey slowed that down because Greer was cutting back to the inside, and had he been able to complete that cut, he had some room. Pitt to throw. Complete over the middle to Adam Pitt. Over the 50. Down to the 45. Length of the football. Maybe the 44-yard line. First down, Lebanon, and the Blue Devils are on the move. Picking up their 3rd first down in a row as this drive started at the Lebanon 20, and they moved inside the Ryan 45 of the length of the football.
Nice play fake, and that's holding the linebackers. Damon straightens up and hits his brother on the quick hot pass. Nice pass and catch by the Pitt brothers.
Hankins goes wide right. Rudd comes to the near side, and Adam Pitt is also split in the slot to the near side. 3 receivers out for the Blue Devils as they try to spread Ryan out. Damon Pitt, quarterback underneath. Reeves is the fullback. Matt Greer, the tailback. Quick opener to Reeves, and Reeves blasts for about 5. Jams it inside the 40. Big gain on first down, and Reeves continues to impress with his running.
But he just created something out of very little. He found just a crease and just kept the legs moving, driving forward. In fact, going over the top of a couple of FatherRyan bodies down on the ground, and a good block at the point of attack by the middle of that Lebanon offensive front. Lebanon goes to the shotgun.
2nd and 5.5 for the Blue Devils at the Ryan 40. Ball squarely on the 40. Pitt wants to throw. Quarterback draw, got some room. 40, 35. Pitt inside the 30. Down near the 26-yard line goes Damon Pitt, and that was quarterback draw all the way.
Nice looking execution by Lebanon. The receivers had the Ryan defenders. They were in man coverage, so our receivers run the D-backs off. We get the snap from Clemens on the shotgun snap, and Damon just steps back, tucks it away, and gets the good yardage, Terry.
Tommy, 13 yards and a first down to the 27 of FatherRyan.
Here's the opener to the fullback. This time they collar in, and no gain for Reeves this time. Tried that play again, and that time they went to the well. One time too many. That did not work. That's about the first time tonight that play hasn't got a little yardage, and he may have gotten a half yard, but call it no gain. 2nd down and 10 at the Ryan 27-yard line.
Not much going on the fullback trap for Lebanon with Reeves. Blue Devils now looking at 2nd down and long.
Damon Pitt, quarterback underneath. 3 receivers out for the Blue Devils. Pitt makes the call, fakes, looks, gonna keep it, gonna get the 25 and no more. Nobody opened that time, and Pitt had to eat it. Done well to get a couple of yards out of it, down to the 25. And 4 minutes, coming up on 4 minutes left in the 3rd period. And if the Blue Devils have any hopes, they need to take this in. And Ryan wants time right here. So do we. Timeout on the field. 17-0 Ryan over Lebanon. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Looks like a good formation and a set for the Blue Devils.
It's really worked well this second half here, Tommy. It's opened up and spread out the FatherRyan defense, allowed the Lebanon quarterback Damon Pitt to do some things back there, take some choices. You know, he's got a couple of good receivers downfield, one in his brother Adam Pitt, and if he can't find their open receiver, he's got plenty of time to go back there and make a run for it. He's picked up a couple of first downs on the run.
Here come the Blue Devils out of the huddle up to the line. 4 down territory. It's 3rd and 7. Actually 3rd and 8, but the Blue Devils will definitely not give up the football down this close. 3 wideouts. Hankins to the wide side. Pitt and Rudd to the near side. Pitt to throw, firing over the middle. He's got his man inside the 15 to the 14, but he comes back. He still got the first down at the 15.5-yard line. He was at the 14-yard line, tried to get away from a man, and actually lost 1.5 yards after making the catch, but it's first down Lebanon.
John, not a bad play by Rudd coming back to the football, coming back and making the reception, and had enough left for the first down.
Well, what he was trying to do is shake that defender, Tommy. A lot of times the receiver will make a good catch and break away from the receiver, giving up some yardage, but at the same time trying to get away, to get some open field running. And it was a good throw and a good catch. Big first down.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Begin knocking on the Ryan door for the first time tonight. Shotgun formation again for the Blue. Pitt looks, reverses. He's going to have a little room if he can make the corner. He gets back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Pitt run out of bounds. That play worked earlier as Pitt takes the snap, starts right, and then cuts back left. This time Ryan's defensive backs had it read pretty well and came up and made the play.
And coverage by FatherRyan, very good down there. The problem you get when you want to throw down on knocking on the door of your opponent is that you run out of real estate. Your deeper routes really aren't much of an option because you don't have a lot of room down there.
Lebanon again, 4 wideouts. Rudd, Pitt, Simpsrow, and Hankins. And Damon Pitt to throw. Got some protection. Damon Pitt heads for the wide side, got a little room. Pitt still trying to slide outside. Boy, Ryan closes in a hurry. That defensive back came flying up there and made the stop. It looked like he was going to have some yardage, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It was open by a mile, and Mondelli comes out of nowhere in a hurry.
It looked like early on we had Adam Pitt open on the wheel route. He lined up in the slot and runs from the slot parallel to the line of scrimmage and then turns it up the sideline deep. And he looked like he was open quickly, but the protection started to break down a little, and Damon tucked it, took off, and ran. 3rd down and long for Lebanon. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd period. Lebanon trails 17-0.
3rd down and 13 for the Blue Devils. Football at the 17-yard line of Ryan. Shotgun formation again. Pitt got some time. Firing over the middle. Got Hankins. Hankins is open. 5, 4, 3, 2. Touchdown, Lebanon.
We finally get in the end zone. Lebanon, 1:44 to go in the 3rd. Makes the play that we needed to get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Pitt to Hankins, coming across the middle on the little box-in route, and Lebanon gets on the scoreboard. John, you'll have the call of this PAT, and after you make the call, just send it on back to the station, if you will.
Stevens in to attempt the point after. Ryan Stevens, number 18. The long snapper, Chris Bain. Aaron Rudd to hold. 17-6. We need this extra point. The snap, the kick, it's up. It looks good. It is good. Splits the upright. Great kick by Ryan Stevens. We need to see that all year long. 1:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. Lebanon closes within 10. This sideline report.
Welcome back to Lebanon High School as Lebanon gets on the board for the first time this season. Jason Hankins from Damon Pitt, a 17-yard touchdown pass. As Lebanon goes 80 yards, it takes them 14 plays. Ryan Stevens adds the extra point. 1:44 left in the 3rd. FatherRyan still leading Lebanon 17-7.
And Stevens will kick off for the Blue Devil. Ryan Stevens will make the kick. He's forward, and here is the boot. Long will be taken by Vance at the 15. Back to the 16, to the 17. Shakes away from a man. Gets free.